have a song you were thinking about dancing to?
I think it was Move Your Body.
All right, what do you think? You think we should just shoot it right here?
Yeah, but I kind of want to make like a good story. Like the basketball shoot was like right there. And so then when the music starts, I would turn around into the camera and then I'd start clapping. Cause you know, in the beginning it goes like clap, clap, clap. And so I thought that would be a good idea.
Okay. All right, well now let me see how this actually sounds. All right.
Let's move.
We first met at Lake Hills Elementary. It was in, I think it was a resource room that they had there. And I think you were in, oh shoot, you were 8 or 9, so that would have been like 4th grade, I think. Yeah.
No, I think I was way shorter than that.
You were very young.
And short. So I was kind of lost until I met Emilio. And Emilio was actually really kind and, you know, respectful and stuff like that. And I've actually had someone to look up to now.
Helping Brandon through the process of figuring out what he wants to do as he grow up has been a little different, because for me, I always wanted to be an engineer and a scientist. I wanted to be an astronaut when I grew up. And so for me, that's what I loved to do. And so, you know, I take him to the Museum of Flight and he's like, this is boring. What? I don't like this at all. And a little piece of me would die, you know? And so, you know, it's been, like I'm thrilled that Brandon has some really big dreams that he wants to go do. And I think it's great that he is not willing to give up on that and is gonna work as hard as he can to go do it. I think it's wonderful. You know, we try to still work to make sure he's doing his schoolwork, and, you know, he's gotta have some fundamentals down if he's gonna have the accounting down to be, you know, famous and successful. But I think it's great that Brandon wants to go be a dancer and a singer and an actor. I think every kid should have, you know, why not dream really big?
I told him, I was like, hey, can we like make a YouTube channel? And he's like, yeah, sure. And so we made a YouTube channel, and I think I was singing.
Yeah, you've done some singing too.
The first one was singing, and then the second one was dancing.
What I like about doing these music videos is that I've learned a lot about how to be a cameraman. I've learned a lot about sound and video and how do you splice these things together and that kind of stuff. It's also nice for me because as an engineer, I tend to be very logic oriented and things like that, and it's kind of forced me to be more creative and think out, you know, more creatively about like, hey, how should we shoot this thing, or, you know, and those sorts of things. So yeah, it's been really nice.
Mostly I've been bullied just because I was different, because I didn't like what other boys like. I didn't like sports. I didn't find girls that much attractive to me. Really realizing that maybe I am gay. And so after that, I was actually gonna tell Emilio, but I was a little scared because, you know, he's like my big brother and I didn't know what to do. And so I think one time I told him, he was like, that's you. I forgot what he said, but he just accepted it, and that made me way more happy.
From my perspective, that's kind of my job as a big brother, is to be like there to listen, be supportive, and no matter what Brandon chooses to do, like, who am I to be the guy who says you can't go be a dancer, you can't go do whatever. So for me, it was kind of nice because Brandon and I were talking about, Brandon was coming out. It was, for me, it was like a, wow, this relationship really is kind of it's been really powerful for the both of us. We've been, just the fact that he was willing to talk to me about it was something that made me feel really good as a big brother, to be able to say, yeah, hey, this is what this relationship is all about, is to be there and give your littles the opportunity to express themselves however they want to express themselves.